And this video is about the four main body types, okay, of people in fighting and ultimately martial arts. Again, this video is not about fighting. Fighting is for children. It is for angry women who don't focus. It is for little kids on the playground giving each other bloody noses and getting in trouble because they never grew up. Like I always say, if it is worth fighting for, it is worth killing for. Speaking of four, the four body types are basically the short guy, right, the shorty. The mesomorph. Morph is a word for form, right, changing form. Okay, morph backwards, form. Okay, we have the ectomorph. And this is the most important. We'll get into why the pharaoh must be this. Okay, the pharaoh who's connecting to God. Right? Obviously, after I'm gone, being tall, short, doesn't matter because no one's going to connect to God anyway. All right, we'll work out that point in time and time again. All right, then the endomorph. Okay, this is like Biggie, right? Think of endomorph. Biggie Small smoking weed. He's a big, fat guy. He gets tired, right? You know, Biggie Small says, I fuck around getting an asthma attack if he runs away, right? He gets tired, right? Big fat guy tired, right? Biker, drinking a lot, you know, the effects of these things and being big in general is you get tired easily. However, the word fatter is connected to the word fighter. So these are the 4 points. This is kind of like the foundation of the world, right? There's variations. When pointed up, it's lateral movements, right? The ability to move side to side, right? And decide, right? And then strike, right? Decision making. Lateral, light, raw, L. Light, ear, L. Remember, movement, ment, meaning mind, like mentality. So basically what you see is the sexual sadist core sex cults, the rape with plausible deniability cults versus Ra's obedient. If you're obedient to God, it is a walk in the park. It is a no-brainer decision for a woman of God to choose you. It's a no-brainer. So any woman of God is going to go to the obedient of God. And for her to be of God, she has to have a certain minimum intelligence, right? Because if you're stupid, you're going to choose the world. You're going to be like, I got to survive. I have kids. You're going to choose bitch shit. Right? Everyone's doing it. The I got to survive. I have kids. Everyone's doing it is stupid. Are you going to feed your kids innocent little babies every day to keep them surviving? Right? That argument holds no weight. God doesn't accept it. I don't accept it. No righteous man that ever existed would accept that argument. Even in the West's Bible, Abraham and Isaac, they're like, look, we don't accept that argument. We don't. Okay? That's why you're weird witch fucking scum. Moving on. So the 4 main body types. Again, mesomorph, shorty, ectomorph, endomorph. Okay, the short person in his most pathetic form is the sage. He's the scientist. Dragon, G for the earth, or gay, with all due respect, nerd. Because the earth energy in the form it took in Rome, Gaia, gay-I-A, is gay. Okay, so let's look at ectomorph. Let's work at the wordplay here. It's very obvious why I'm right. In the wordplay, you have ECTO. The EC can become an A, K, and switch them backwards. It can become Ka. Ka to morph. Key to morph. Okay? Now let's combine the word plays. We can also get cat O. So, key to, cat O, ka to form. Now again, we have to consider the seal words. Okay? Lei, seal is relative to steal. Steal what? Pharaoh is the pharaoh, the reproductive cycle. It's right there in the name. Before we can kind of think of anything else, if you're worldly, you think of the reproductive cycle. Okay. If you're spiritual, you think of, hey, a divine vessel that must be approved by Pharaoh who cannot contradict the laws, the divine laws, skywalking, sky law king, that allows him to move effectively and make that choice as he puts himself in God's hands and allows nature to express itself, supernature through nature, super and supper, meal and deal. They're poisoning me, causing me to lose weight and become skinny so they can pretend they have a superior form. And when that occurs, I repeat, I must emphasize their inferior form. You're an idiot if you don't understand why. If you're a little Mighty Mouse motherfucker, why you gotta do that? Why you, come on, bro? It's fucking stupid. The world is being sealed, you selfish little pricks. You fat idiots. The world is being sealed in hell. And they're drugging me so I can't express the leopard form that makes it crystal clear that I'm the top martial artist and that you have to obey God through me, and you are stealing from me if you don't obey. If you steal from me, you get damned in hell. God has given me the divine right to tell you how to obey God. No one else has that right. If you are a preacher and you pretend you have that right, you're done. Okay? If you fucking are some kind of liberal ninny, you're done. Let's be crystal clear about this. I have the divine right to tell you how to obey God. I am the blameless one. I am the top martial artist. Spiritual power. Even in that word, you see their rape called treachery. Power. Pow ear. Pow ear? What good is if you threw a big strong swing and you miss and I stab you to death? The leopard has claws, talons, and talent. Even in their word power. Just like God is dog backwards, you see their despicable disdain for divine truth. Again, I cannot be more clear about anything I talk about. If you steal from me, my right to tell you how to obey God, and for you have to obey it, you are cut off, you are damned. When you steal the damsel, the dame, Notre Dame, okay, you are cut off from God. Your baby isn't magically come out like, look, I have a healthy mother. No, it's a little serpent devil scumbag that needs to repent. Among the most people that need to repent are the children of attractive, healthy martial arts qualities, right? The curves in terms of the nice body, right? This kind of gym body, nice butt, jogging, the kind of jogger example. This is the female expression, okay? And it is profane and secular and needs the male expression to deliver the spirit, to pour. Leopard, Leo, poured. Lay a poured. Pour from the D. Okay, draw, O-L. The leopard of Ra, of Heliopolis. Even there they have the word hell. For them to steal is of hell. So to do the thing the devil wants to do most, story of Horus, Osiris, Isis, and Set, in their version of the story of Horus and Set's conflict, there's the woman. I can go on and on and on about this. The rape of the colonialists, right? You can only repent with the worthy. You can't take a token minority. Hey guys, I'm in the same boat as you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I have some liberal ass pussy. No, I forgive you. Let's go to church. No. The children of the devil cannot forgive you. Only the King of Kings, so it says the King of the Jews, the Son of Man, the Son of God. Only I can forgive you. Anybody doing martial arts who's not obeying me is in the rape cult energy of stealing from me. And that goes back to the four, the short, the mesomorph, the ectomorph, right? It's key. You cannot be the top martial artist in truth without being the ectomorph form with the lateral movement and the leopard body parts. It's like saying you're the Lion King and you're a mouse, or you're a fucking boar, or a hippo, or an elephant. How the fuck you the Lion King and you're an elephant? Hey, you have animal styles in Kung Fu. What the fuck? Kung Fu? King Fu? Think about it. Okay, now that we got that clear, again, you cannot connect to God if you have stolen from God's chosen martial art line. Obi, oba, obey, obedience. Even in their wordplay, this is their wordplay on top of common sense and on top of what I'm saying. And all the righteous have said throughout history. Obi, die in CE. Seal, backwards, lay ease. What happens when they, look, no one's obeying me. The proof is in the pudding, you know, by the works. The most popular state, one of the most populated countries in the world. Where Bruce Lee had his martial arts schools, one in LA, one in Oakland, he was in San Francisco, Chinatown. 45 minutes away, and no one is obeying me in the nation with the most martial arts schools, a multicultural nation, much. No one is obeying. Okay? The proof is in the pudding. It's not just, oh, this guy says this because he's mad. No, it's so overkill, there's no words for it. Perhaps I've never been more certain about anything else. I'm certainly, of the things I'm absolutely certain about, I'm absolutely certain about this. Again, order, red ear, right? Draw ear. And that goes back to draw raw, which goes back to their flesh perspective. They are the hell eye, the sealed in raising hell, hell the Norse deity, Hades the deity. Was Hades have followers on earth? Yes, because he was a deity that had to do with the earth, the labyrinth, which the earth is when the Greeks and the Romans have taken. Flow and wolf. Okay, again, let's finish power. Power, weep raw, W-O-P becomes W-E-P. Phonetics, Phoenicians, phony, weep ears, weep raw. We also get raw. We also get row pay and raw pay. Okay, and rape. We get rape. W. So we can also get raped from wordplay there. Obviously, what they're talking about is they're raping. Now, why would I forgive people when I can't? First of all, I can't give you the Spirit of God if you are the product of unrepentant rapists. Doesn't matter if you're 100 generations from now. There was no one like me guiding around. There's just rapists. Rapists and their children like, hi guys, let's go to church. It's fucking stupid. No honorable man could pretend to do that. Period. These are all bitches other than me. Okay? Perhaps the exception of my father, he's the blameless one. The simple answer is yes. No matter what he does, he's blameless. He's the Pharaoh before me. Okay? Well, when you look at this thing, okay, we get the spiritual power. Spirit, you, they're talking about me. A for alpha, L. Power, pow, ra. But is it really the pow or is it the penetration, the spirit? Okay? Are we shooting blanks at a bitch? Or are we drawing, excrement? Are we drawing fluid? Think about it. Of course, that is in the terms in the most profound level, right? Your life and death, the creator. Right? The Lord giveth and taketh away. Not the Lord beateth up because he fucking wants to pretend he's tough and it goes back to the four. The mesomorph, the shorty, the ectomorph, and the endomorph. The sage is the shorty who's separated himself. The sage, generally speaking, is a shorty, but he's any kind of scientific bitch who doesn't do martial arts. Okay, he's pointing down. He's like, look, I'm the smart guy. Inky, mischief, knowledge. He's like, I'm the smart guy. Do it my way. Okay, lateral, the light. Light, Ra El, is pointing up. I'm pointing up. The scientist is pointing down. I want to study. I want to invent. I want to come out with new video games and sex bots because we're so shallow. They won't tell the difference between a human and a cyborg because we're shallow bitches anyway. And you can't identify spirit because you're dulled senses like a little girl playing dollies because she's dulled senses. If you are a grown, dull, materialistic, little fucking shallow, childish ninny, of course you're a little bitch. Think about it. It goes on anyway. So when we look at the ectomorph, right, he's said to be more sensitive, right? He's tall and sensitive because he has to be able to sense these things far away. If there's a threat, it's better I strike it far away than try to strike it inside, like I'm T-Rex or something. So therefore, I'm more sensitive to the environment and to the atmosphere. It goes back to charm and harm, her and hurt, atmosphere, a must fare, a misfare, which goes back to Babylon mystery, which goes back to the rape of On and the baby. Now we draw a target. In target, we get the word tear get, gear tit, and rat get. And there's all kinds of applications of this word. The rat sage gets, the gear, right? The tits, right? He's like, a big fat fucking mesomorph or endomorph puts on some gear, now strikes me and acts like a bitch, right? Unnatural helmet, knight, armor, right? And so on and so forth. Flesh, right there in the word flesh, armor, instead of the spirit, which goes back to skywalking, light contact, spirit, and so on and so forth. So we go back to the target, right? So draw a target, a circle. Draw a target on a piece of paper. It's a big circle. The big circle represents the damn. You have been damned to hell. Made, damn, dame. The wordplay on damn. Because of you taking these women and acting like white privileged people, for example. No. You have to work hard. What do I say, Leonard? I don't know, Clevis. I don't know. Acting like bitches, some scientist. Well, we civilized them. Acting like bitches. That doesn't bring in the spirit of God. It's like, slap the shit out of that puss. Grab his wig and throw it on the ground. Grab him by the neck. Look, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a dishonorable coward. You raped him. You stole him. And you're going to fucking pay. You're not going to connect to God. You're going to pay. That's what the fuck is going on here. You think it's not? Fucking pussies. Baby line. Family tree. Tree of knowledge. Inky. Mischief. We stole the bitch. I stole the baby. I stole the baby. Like Willow Osgood bitch. Anyway. Which goes back to May. May Day. May backwards is yam. Go back to yam medicine. Goes back to Neri sacrificing his son. And again, they democratize Pharaoh's power, which includes the king of this world. There's a bunch of groups, corporate partners, who then come together to sacrifice me, and May is a potential date, but it doesn't look like it will be, but it could be. Pharaoh's powers, we went over that, okay. I'll say form, also goes back to endomorph, okay, Dawn-O form. Okay, the endomorph is trying to take on the Dawn-O form. It's really the ectomorph, right? He's a leopard. He's not a boar. He's not a pig. He's not a lion, right? It is this martial art